Hi there, YouTube. I used to think today's Kingdom Song had kind of a cool melody. Parts of it, kinda. But I didn't have much to compare it to, so I used to remember it fondly. But now that I look at it again, it wasn't played very much, and it only appeared in the 1984 songbook. And now I understand why. The lyrics are really poorly written, surprise, and they don't make a whole lot of sense. In 1966, this song did not exist. In 1984, it was number 141, and by 2009, it had been deleted. It's called Jehovah's Holy Nation, and I just don't get it. On a newborn land was a nation. Where's newborn land? I don't remember that in geography class. Can't find it. It's not here. It's a newborn land, not newborn land. Okay, but wait, how did somebody give birth to a land? Can you imagine the size of that hoo-ha? Born to Jehovah in this our day. He's giving birth now? To entire continents with nations on them already? I didn't even know he had a uterus. Wow. What makes this our day? I mean, shouldn't it be all those babies' day? Or is this more Jehovah's Witnesses throwing shade on birthday parties? There it stands in holy adornment, letting you worship hold full sway. So it was just born today and it's already all dressed up and standing around? What is it, a horse? Or a giraffe? No, it's a land with nations on it. This is a very strange song. To hold sway is to have power or a very strong influence. So this newborn, whatever it is allowing pure worship to have power or influence. How many newborns do you know who allow anything? Or even really know what's going on yet? But what are we worshiping so purely, though? I mean, not the nation, obviously, because we all know that would be idolatry. We learned that the hard way at school when they did the flag salute in the mornings, didn't we? So, we must be worshiping either the land or Jehovah. Probably Jehovah then. Highly exalted, ne'er to be halted, is God's worship on Zion's height.
Stop! Who goes there?
To exalt is to raise someone to a higher rank or more powerful position, or an archaic definition would be to praise someone a lot. Good boy. So if we decipher this backward-ass grammar, it looks like God's worship, not him, but the worship of him, is being praised on top of some hill in Jerusalem, I think, or else somewhere in Utah. And we're ne'er allowed to stop, apparently. Great. There is nation and the great crowd, now to Jehovah bring great delight. The Jehovah's Witnesses teach that only 144,000 anointed people are going to heaven, where they will serve as judges, kings, and priests with Jesus, and the rest of the Jehovah's Witnesses will live forever in paradise on earth. Doesn't that sound great? The ones who stay on earth, because obviously the anointed need someone to lord it over, or it wouldn't be any fun. The earth people are often referred to as the great crowd or the other sheep. Back in the day, they used to call them Jonadabs. So I guess that means the nation we're singing about here is the anointed or the great crowd. Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, we're all on a hilltop somewhere, possibly in the Middle East, possibly in Utah, and that makes Jehovah really, really happy. Why is this making me uncomfortable? Joyfully this new holy nation makes known Jehovah's most worthy name. If the witness doctrine about the anointed and the great crowd is really what this song's about, and that's the only explanation I can come up with right now, this song still doesn't make any damn sense. How is this a brand new nation when the witness has been preaching the 144,000 anointed thing since at least 1935? Why today? I'm so confused. And again, we have this business about how great Jehovah's name is. Out of all the things we could be preoccupied with, this seems like the stupidest. I mean, so what? God seems like a toddler here, you know? People are killing each other. Kids are going to bed cold and hungry. The climate's a disaster. The ice caps are melting, but...
My name Jehovah.
Yeah, I know, Jehovah, but World War III is brewing in the Middle East and...
My name Jehovah.
I know, buddy, but we really need to do something about Ebola.
My name Jehovah.
Okay. Yay, Jehovah. What a great name you have. As a sign among all the peoples, his glorious kingdom they proclaim. What kind of sign? I hope it's a sign that lets them know that the word people is already plural by default and doesn't need to have an S on the back of it. Have you ever noticed that there are certain words that the witnesses absolutely love to use? I mean, we've talked about the ones that they've given alternative meanings to, like integrity and loyalty, but there are others that they just like to use all the time, like proclaim and hence and flock and class. So weird. Jubilant is God's chosen nation, as other sheep now flock to its side. So in my congregation, we used to pronounce this as jubilant. Sort of like George Bush saying nuclear. Did God choose this nation just because he just supposedly gave birth to it? Or were they his only choice? Because I think we're missing some important information here. Did he give birth to a bunch of other nations, but then decide he liked this one best? I mean, it kind of seems like that, but that would be not very good parenting. Oh, and FYI, the other sheep are the same people as the great crowd. Jehovah's Witnesses just like to call them names. Loyally they serve all together, and in God's favor now reside. Oh, sure. They all love to serve together loyally without a bit of elitism or classist divide at all. I mean, nobody ever got any special attention or brownie points or anything for claiming to be of the anointed or for serving at Bethel or anything like that. That certainly did not ever happen. Highly exalted, ne'er to be halted.
Stop. I've decided I would like the lower exaltation level, please.
Is God's worship on Zion's height.
You see, it's just that I'm afraid of heights. Can we just view it from here?
There his nation and the great crowd now to Jehovah bring great delight. Well, at least someone's happy. I think I've lost a couple IQ points here. Okay, so his nation is the anointed, but why? Shouldn't the anointed be the co-rulers, like the legislative branch maybe, and the great crowd could be the electorate? Wouldn't that make the great crowd the nation then?
I think I heard about Jehovah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who is he?
I think what they're talking about is Apollo.
Apollo? Well, you know, the ancient Greeks and Romans believed in gods like Apollo and stuff like that. And so Jehovah is one of those. But Jehovah is the one, or sometimes he's called Yahweh, is the one that a lot of people believe in now. That if they go to church, if they're Christians, that's what they believe in. So is that all we want to talk about today?
Yes.
Okay. I love you, Mr. Boy.
Now can I listen to the other songs?
What song do you want to listen to?
Pancake Robot.
Come and get them while they're hot?
Yes.
My name Jehovah.